Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. This is intraday analysis. Of course, after today, in the daily analysis, we saw an invalidation of a correction in bearish scenario here for a contracting diagonal. We said since the last week that once we reach the 99,000, this level, this wave 4 will become longer than your wave 2. Invalidation of this contracting diagonal moving towards the upside as higher possibility. Now, as of course we have expected, we saw of course these higher prices. We were expecting a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here in the white scenario, where you possibly have 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Now, basically, I would say that this wave 3 might be a little bit short, and that for several reasons. Now, of course, we might, of course, reach directly the 107,000. It is very possible, but I see some indications that it might, of course, be a little bit shallow. Now, we look already to a very high amount of volume, which is very nice to see in a wave 3, of course, and that's why I'm saying here on the 1-hour chart, it has already given us the high amount of volume, and we have started a new candle for the volume. Now it can of course goes higher in that case, but I would like to show you something here. In the RSI, we can see on the 1-hour chart we are already in the overbought area, which is not really nice to see for the 1-hour chart, overbought area, as well for the 4-hour chart as well. It looks very, very deep in the overbought area. Even we took the high than before, but this, this wave still very small, very shallow for a wave 3, right? Which gives us a little bit impression here that it might not be really very intensive, and we might start to see maybe a wave 4, 5, 4, 5, maybe, of course, as a ranging, right? So it might not really move like very, very, very impulsively, and start to, of course, range for the RSI, and same for the price, giving us, of course, higher prices, but in a range, not really impulsive. So yeah, be careful with it. It might, of course, start to turn in this area where we as well looking possibly, if we have topped here in the bearish scenario, in case we have topped our bull run here, and we're still looking for an A, B, and C. I mean here 1, 2, right? For wave 2 is an ABC. This might be your wave C, as a correction here, and we're having a 1, 2, and then moving toward the downside. Your wave 2, preferably, of course, to hit the green box here, 0.618, 0.78, and then start to move towards the downside, right? And the RSI here telling us something, guys. Now on the daily, it says that, okay, it still have a gap to reach, of course, higher. And that's why I think that the price might start to range somehow towards the upside, but in a ranging form. Now in the daily, we see, of course, that this is looking really nice and very bearish, very bullish, I mean. But yeah, possibly in the lower time frame, that we start to range inside this green box. And if we start to range and we get a kind of a signal towards the downside, we have to be careful from a bearish scenario after it. So this is what I would like to mention here. We have to be careful in this area. Now, if we break this area, if we break the 104,600, I would say we are secure to break the all-time high, and even for higher, much higher. But yeah, we just have to be careful just from the 1-hour and the 4-hour chart, because they look like overwhelmed, with the buyers. What I would like to show you guys is something very interesting in KGT as well. Well, KGT, as you know, I developed this indicator by myself, and to, of course, be next to Elliott wave, to show you exactly where also the pattern of Elliott wave that it might have finished or unfolding. So as you can see in this bullish or bull run, which it has started still with a buy signal here since the beginning on the 1-hour chart, because the 1-hour chart shows you almost, of course, with a 500, the most strongest signal, it shows you almost all your waves as an impulse towards the upside. So starting with this bull run here with a buy signal, of course, as well, starting here as a wave 1, you can see, of course, the signal of a wave 1, 2, giving you the signal again, and then 1, 2 again giving you the second signal for a bullish scenario. And here we go, this is your wave 3. In your wave 3, it gave you already a sell signal, because of course your wave 3 is the most explosive wave for this impulse. And you can see that on the top of it, it gives you, of course, a sell signal. And then we start to see a correction for a wave 4. Now, as you can see, we already got a signal for a wave 4, probably that we are moving towards the upside for a final wave 5. And of course, in the final wave 5, this sell signal will transform to the wave 5 here with a bearish signal. And then we would like, of course, to say that this bull run might has ended, but we're still looking for double 4-5 actually, because we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Right, we have finished already a 4-5-4-5, and we still have one more 4-5 towards the upside. So I just want to show you this interesting signal here that the wave 4 has been given, of course, on the 1 hour chart for KGT, telling us that we are, possibly moving towards the upside for a wave 5 as, of course, high possibility. Now, of course, to get a much more clearer view for the price action that is going on inside KGT, it is preferably to go to the 3-minute or 1-minute chart here. And as you can see, we have already in this 3-minute chart where we are looking for higher prices, we have a huge divergence for the price action. As you can see here, we have from those two bullish signals where we have a huge divergence telling us that the price will move really massively toward the upside. And here we go. There you go. We see now higher prices. Now we start to get, of course, also a signal, as I mentioned, on the lower time frame. Be careful. We start, of course, to get some range. We can still move higher, guys, but we still, can get some ranges. This sell signal can move with it, of course, but it's telling us that, okay, there is some sellers resistance here. So this is what KGT as well telling us on the lower chart. As you can see during this video, we already reached now the 0.618, which it was our target. As we said in the morning, 101,800, and probably we move even for a little bit higher, but be careful with it. We are very close to start to range for 4-5 here, because we have already 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, finishing your wave 3 possibly lower than expected, lower than the normal target for a wave 3 here. And in that case scenario, if your wave 3 is very shallow, it might, of course, give us then 1, 2, 3, let's say, and then 4 and a 5. And then finishing an impulse before getting the high. What does that mean, guys? What does this mean is bearish, right? Because we have a 1 here, and then A, and then B, and then C, 5 waves impulsive without getting the high, probably finishing inside the green box. Now, breaking the green box would be a nice signal for continuation for our bullish scenario. I hope that I made it simple as much as possible. If you are interested in KGT indicator as well, you can find all the details in the description below. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.